everybody. It's Ben. Go Ben. I'm tired today. Doesn't really differentiate it from any other day. I'm especially tired. Yeah. I woke up at like 6:30, I guess, when Karen did. So that was probably the problem. And so on. Karen's getting ready. She'll be down in about 35 minutes. So we're going to do a lot of stuff, but I guess until she gets here, I can play viewers, some unrated chess, so forth. Yay, Corindu subscribed. What you've had for breakfast today? Why, thank you. Barrow subscribe with Prime. That's the cheapest way to do it. I had oatmeal with, let's see, did I have oatmeal? I imagine that. With banana, blueberries, and almond milk. Unless I imagined it. That's also possible. What's the fastest way to improve at 650 ELO? That would be getting to 651. That would be the fastest. Hi, Owayo. Owayo. Oh. I guess that's what that's from. So yeah, if you want to play me until Karen gets here, then challenge me at some unrated time control, like 3-minute or 5-minute. And I'll play people, kill some time. Killed some time, had some fun. It's the Krusty comeback special. Let's see, what do I do here? Let's see, whose turn is it? Mine? What happened? Man, usually sneezing doesn't hurt me so much. That was painful. Always retreat. That move was nothing to sneeze at. Or maybe it was. Sick and old. Truth hurts. Yeah, I'm going to sneeze again. Again. It's my move. Huh. I didn't see he played A4, so I was waiting for him to move. Proving he's not cheating. It says I made 0 mistakes and 0 blunders until I do a game review. Then it says all moves were mistakes and blunders. 92.7. Yeah, now they have a new category, miss. I had a miss. Terrible. How could I have a miss? Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. All right, only 2 people did 5 minute or 3 minute unrated. Go hype train. Oh wait, we didn't get a hype train. Yeah, I'm gonna play a few games until Karen gets here. Then Karen and I will do Karen and Ben stuff. Yeah. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. We won't be streaming Friday or Saturday because we're gonna be in Washington D.C. because Karen's older brother is celebrating his 60th birthday, and then Sunday. I guess I could stream, but I'd probably rather watch the Super Bowl. So I'll stream if Karen tells me to stream. If she tells me I can watch the Super Bowl, I'll do that. Tough call. Well, I'll stream tomorrow. Go Ben. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Still theory. Somehow. This looks like the famous game Nimzovich some bitch from the German city of Baden language. Eh? I thought he was going to play bishop b7, attacking my pawn, and then I was going to play knight here, even though his bishop is here. Anyway, that was good analysis by me. Say no to drugs, kids. Castle. Oh, that's not how you castle. Oh well, maybe it won't let me do it. Darn. It took my castle away. Chess.com's always tricking me. Thinking I'm not playing very well. Thinking's not my strong suit. Yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Exciting stream. I'm very talkative. Thanks, Tetris, for the subscription. Hooray for Ben. Let's see. Every move I made was a mistake or a blunder or a miss. Darn. Can't read my ponker face. I've got to beat nobody. My ponker face. Ponker face. Ma. Thanks, Will B341. Yay, Tetris gifted a sub. Thank you. I'm just playing people until Karen shows up. I wasn't planning on playing anybody. Most people are challenging me at time controls I don't play. So I have to delete a lot of them. Put it in H. The hype train is close. I'm playing 5-minute unrated and 3-minute unrated. And that's it. Most people are challenging me rated and 3-2 and 10-minute and 5,000 minute and minute by minute by minute. I keep holding on. I keep holding on. Minute by minute by minute by minute. That happens a lot. Ponker face. He gave away his bishop. My ponker face. Ma. Are you planning to analyze the Magnus match? I am not. But thanks for asking. Sack first, analyze it later. Okay, now I'll analyze it. Well, F4 looks like a good move. There's probably some mate I'm missing. I don't know, I like F4. Guess I'll do that. Silly Pants gifted a sub and started the train. Queen E3 check. Interesting, if true. Oh no, my rook. Zero mistakes, zero blunders. Let's have a look. and see what actually happened. I played 94 and he played 71.6. 94 is pretty good when I'm literally not playing good. Sick and old and tired. Hype train and band, etc. Yeah, I wish I wasn't so tired today or every day. I did a lot of good chessable work today, though. So that's good. I mean, this move loses, but he has to find the forced win. So I'm playing it because it's fun. Winning the game was too easy, but playing that move and winning is more difficult. But he only has one good move and he has like 25 legal moves. So what are the chances? But now if he plays the right move, I've gained 30 seconds. So it was worth it. I mean, not really, but it's fun for you guys. So that's more important. Let's go hype train. Let's hype it up. Go hype train. Let's get to level 20 or something. Then we'll have 1,200 subs. I'm glad I played this blunder because, you know, it's exciting. Brobding Nagyan Rook. Sounds like an Armenian name and made up. I only like a burger if it's impossible and beyond. Not sure how. Just somehow. A perfect game. I won in 9 moves. 9. Okay, as long as we don't analyze the game, it was good. What are some of my favorite chess games? That last one was one of my favorites. So your question is timely. Maybe he won't see it. Dang, he's seen it. No, the hype train died. It died. But it was still successful somehow. Sure how. Why is it Magnus playing on Team Finegold? I don't know what that means, but a correct answer is Magnus doesn't like me, and he likes the chess bras. I don't know if Magnus has the interest to not like me. I think if he was pondering, do I like Ben? No. But I don't think he ever ponders that. He just like doesn't care. So if he cared more, he would not like me. But I don't think he cares. So that keeps me in his good graces. I got an email from Chessable to the Chessable authors. Because of what happened to Jobava, they're changing the name of the Jobava London to somebody who plays the opening who's less controversial. So it's now going to be known as the Hans Niemann London. Somebody said that on my stream yesterday or on Twitter. I don't know. They said somewhere. That was funny. I think it was my stream. Since it was funny, I stole it. Why will even bother about the thought of not liking you? Only thing, I need English. I can't understand this jibber jabber you're speaking. Mel Gibson London, also good. And then if Mel Gibson refuses to have his name used like that, they'll call it the Joe Rogan London. Mel Gibson, about a year and a half ago, was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and they almost punched each other. They had to be separated. They both got really angry because they were arguing who was more anti-Semitic. Who, man? And Mel Gibson's like, well, I am. And Joe Rogan's, no, I am. And then it was like fisticuffs. Damn. Still theory. It's my game with this guy. What move did he make? A3. Huh. Interesting if true. One mistake, 0 blunders. Well, it's better than usual. No, I thought he played about 900. I played about 950. Seemed fair. Never play f6, and I never did. Switzerland? No. Well, the stream started half an hour ago. I've been playing people. Karen hasn't been here yet. When Karen's here, then we'll do hand and brain, and so forth. Or maybe Brian, I don't know. $400 viewers, what else? What happened? Got to be free. This reminds me of the Nakamura Carlson games, except we're playing well. Oh, snap. Of course. The question is, can I beat this guy? Walking into the fork. No. His queen has a lot of squares, except for one thing. As we say en français, en poisson. Ooh, that was a good move. I didn't see that pas. It ain't over till it's over. I don't know whether to take this or this. I think this is a better move, and I've never been accused of playing good moves. So let's go here. That's more fun. This is sort of boring. Excuse me. Even you could beat Nakamura, as long as it was, not chess. Time for queen c3, hanging his queen. That's what I would do if I was 1500. And I was 1500 before this guy was born. See, told you. You put a marker for that, guys, for that. Threaten mate. So, yeah. Somebody put a marker. Anybody? Do I have any mods here? Come on, our YouTube person has to know. All right, chess might not be the right marker, but okay. Always play king b1. Wow. Yeah, I was 1500 a long time ago. I remember being 1500. That's just the kind of blunder I'd make in Blitz. Make that blunder now. And he's from Switzerland, so like mating one and hanging your queen is about the same thing. So it's very neutral. I do remember when I was 900, before you were born. Poker face. I've got to beat nobody. Ooh, Karen's out of the shower. Does my chessable thing is white playing d4 for beginners and novice players. It's a repertoire for white. Doesn't really matter what it's about. You have to buy it to support your favorite grandmaster. You could actually gift it to somebody else. It's like a beginner, especially someone who can't afford it. See, if you can't afford it, you can gift it to somebody who can't afford it. And since you're not getting it, then you could afford it. As my arrows dictate. Let's see. One mistake, one blunder. Sounds like me. Ponker face. I've got to beat nobody. What constitutes a beginner? No, under 2,000, I guess. Jumping Mink subscribed. Hooray! What is your best advice for ranking your from 1,600 to 2,000? What? Is there a question there? I don't understand. What? If you want to get better and you're between 1,600 and 2,000, then you should have your rating go up. So like become like 1,800 to 2,200. Then you'll be better than you were. You're welcome. What, J.K. Rowling is bad and she should feel bad? If I'm afraid that I'm going to eat too many trans fats, am I a transphobe? Luckily, I'm not afraid of that, but if I was. If you're afraid to go into a Vietnamese restaurant, are you a transphobe? I mean, it's pronounced pho, but you know, for the joke, I had to pronounce it like an American. It was my only hope. Da, 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 da. It's too exciting. Stop the game. I have no idea what the first 10 moves of this game was. I don't know what White's first move was. Oh, this was a C3 Sicilian that turned into a French. Okay, now I know what it is. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. You forget. I have a phobia of paying attention. I can't afford it. I don't think I like Phoebe Cates. I'm a trans Phoebe. It's almost spelled like phobe. That's close enough. Always retreat. Setting up for the next game. My time situation's not perfect. It's better than perfect. This guy's too good. I should resign, but I'll keep playing. Never play F6. All right, I won't. I mean, I'm going to lose on time. Man, that was close. It says 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Then it says, just kidding. Every move was a mistake or a blunder. 4 mistakes, 7 blunders. Yay, I'm the best. I showed that guy. That was fun. Tensor extension deleted. Tensor extension, you're the best. Better than all the rest. Better than any mod I ever met. Karen should be down any minute. Minute by minute by minute by minute, she'll be down. She'll be holding on. Stop the game, it's too exciting. This will be my last game, and then Karen will show up, and then we'll do our stuff we're supposed to do. King of the Hill's okay. I wouldn't call myself a fan. I've watched it. It's been a long time. Yay, it's Karen. I've been playing the Gawking Rabble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Go, Karen. I have the 2 knights, and he has the 2 bishops.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mountain Dude. Hey, Check Plus Mate. Everybody, Tensor Extension. How's everybody doing?
Mm-hmm. Do you know this song Entropy by MC Hawking? Also, all that stuff I just said is not a joke. There's a song Entropy, and it's by MC Hawking. Like none of that was a joke. It was all true. I wrote Stephen Hawking an email, and I asked if he knew about the song, and he approved. And one of his grad students answered back. It's a true story. Mm-hmm. You can't make up that kind of crap.
Hey, BK Emeritus. Dirty Grub X. I'm from Southern Alabama.
Do you love the governor? Let's see. Queen takes F2 check is sort of annoying. Yeah.
Hey, Wally, how's it going? Dothan, that is correct.
By minute.
Beautiful Dothan, Alabama.
Guess I have to make some lift.
Do I have advice where you can go to college and get high?
I would say any college.
Well, you shouldn't be, you talking about with marijuana, you should be laying off that while you're in college.
What?
If you want to finish.
I've never heard such advice.
I mean, you can resume that once you're out. It's going to impact your
now, let's ask
ability
Karen,
to get stuff done.
Let's ask Karen if she followed her own advice.
Yeah.
What? When you went to the 4 colleges you went to, you followed your advice?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't really smoke a lot of weed back then. The only caveat is that you're 38 and you have 2 young kids. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you probably have to pick a college in the city that you live in. I don't remember you being 38.
I recommend Clown or Barber.
But maybe
those are good colleges.
Yeah, you can't really do, a lot of partying and smoking and drinking and,
You can't.
It makes it harder to finish college,
Yeah.
People do it, but they don't make the best grades.
Isn't that what Holden's doing?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I feel pretty confident that my oldest child has not had anything to drink. Would you agree?
Ever?
Yeah.
No. Probably had something to drink.
I don't think so.
Yeah, even if it was by accident.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Probably had rum cake.
Rum cake. So random.
Well, it's a cake and it has alcohol.
Who eats rum cake anymore?
I don't know. People who,
Old people.
Yeah, there you go.
You're coming home from a business dinner and you're a little toasted. You wouldn't have survived grad school without weed. No, I agree. When if you're a weed connoisseur, then you're already probably not. You're in a groove
Do you like that, mate?
where you don't smoke too much.
Yeah, rum ham. Thank you, C.L. Smith.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's always sunny with rum ham.
Rum ham.
Is it okay? Yeah, sure, Mojo. Anything's okay. So, what did you want to do first? Hand and brain or blindfold?
What are you in the mood to do first?
I leave it up to you. The wife is always right.
It don't matter. I'm gonna turn the overhead down just a little bit. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever you think. Just friendly reminder: if we do hand and brain, I will be hanging some pieces.
You can't hang pieces. I make the moves. Only I can hang
I
pieces.
know, but you sometimes flinch, like, "Oh my God, why did she say pawn?" And
I never do that.
you do,
No,
and you get frustrated, and there's really nothing I can do about it.
I never get frustrated. None of that has ever happened.
Chad agreed with me last time and thought you were frustrated.
No. The Chad always thinks you're bored and I'm frustrated.
I thought you were frustrated too. You sigh.
No. I don't do nothing.
I'll still play. I'm just saying.
So which one are we doing? We could do them in order.
I'm not bored though, Stompfish. I'm just very calm person. What's the order? Let's see. Hand and brain. Yeah, let's just start with some hand and brain.
Okay. So challenge us 5-minute unrated. Like you're already doing.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm not very good. And then after I make a move suggestion, I'm like, oh, shit. You hung that piece. But that's just the way it is.
Good job, Zorination.
Yeah.
Okay, could one of you leave so we have 420 viewers? Ready?
Yeah.
We're black.
Pawn. Pawn. Bishop. Pawn. Pawn. Knight. Bishop. King. Knight. Knight. Pawn. 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 Rook. Queen. Pawn. And I hate that pop up. Knight. What did I took the pawn? Pawn. Oh, sorry. This is what I'm talking about.
Hmm?
Well, what do I think about that? Rook.
Go us.
Bishop. Bishop. Darn. All right, queen. And then we're down like a minute. Rook. Darn, we should just resign. What do you think?
No.
No? All right.
Our opponent had mate in 3 and took a bishop.
All right.
So that's good.
Queen. Rook. Bishop. Bishop. Pawn. Pawn. Bishop. Bishop. Pawn. King. Pawn. Rook. King. Bishop. Pawn. You want to take over? It's almost a 20.
Okay.
Darn, that's pretty impressive, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
So this was all pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to play knight g4 here, but queen c7 is okay.
yeah, I saw it.
When he takes this, just play knight e3.
I know.
It says knight takes h2 is even better.
I saw it after. It was just too. I was frazzled because I didn't see
I'm
it.
surprised this is better than this. They're both good. They're both plus 1.5 or so. Yeah, then we're just losing it here. Although we're barely losing, it says. It's down a pawn. So this is funny. In this position, we're better if we play something I didn't see. Takes, 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 and then we have queen f4. Forking these two. So then we're have an advantage. He'll have like 3 pawns for a piece. Yeah. And then after here we're losing again. Yeah, here he has mate. I wanted to play bishop d4, bishop b2, threatening bishop d4 and rook takes bishop. Although we're not threatening rook takes bishop. But after here he has mate. He just took the bishop, but he can just check and mate.
Yeah.
Then we made a comeback because we're good. Yeah, you played well when you're all this stuff you said. I would have made the same moves. Like everything you said was what I wanted to move.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be in DC this weekend, Mountain Dude. I don't even know who's playing in the Super Bowl, even though Ben told me. No idea. The Chiefs again?
Yeah, the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Eagles, that's right. Philadelphia. See, I love Philadelphia, and I didn't even remember it.
All right, the truth hurts. That game could have gone either way, and it did.
Yeah. Hey, did you see on chess.com where they changed the reporting features? Yeah. So hopefully that'll be better.
Yeah, I saw I had a miss. The truth hurts.
Philadelphia Freedom. That was good. Go Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is a little injured, and Patrick Mahomes is a little injured. So we have to see who's more injured. The answer is Tua Tagovailoa. He's the most injured. Go Tua.
Yeah.
We ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Welcome to DC. Pawn. Pawn. bishop, knight, bishop, king, bishop, there's bishop, queen, pawn, rook, queen, queen.
Yay, thanks, JT Foxy. Hooray.
Knight, 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 pawn, knight, 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 queen, knight, queen, knight, pawn, Knight. Rook. Pawn. Let's see, knight. Knight. Rook. Knight. Rook. Knight. Pawn. Pawn. Knight. Rook. King. Pawn. King.
Guess I'll take over.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
We're the best.
I'm not sure why Killer would resign.
Yeah, I didn't play this well. Bishop d6 is probably bad. Yeah, I should play bishop e7.
Yeah, I thought typically 7, but what do I know?
Well, you don't want to play bishop e7. You don't play bishop d6. But it looks like timing's not good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could go here. Oh yeah, when you said bishop, I should have gone here. Jesus. Also, this is okay. Yeah, my move's crazy. I made the worst move on the board. Alright, and this is all good. Yeah, you said pawn here. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do. Yeah, here it's an equal because everything he has is terrible. Yeah, we should just play knight check and knight here. Threaten everything. Yeah, here just go back to f4.
Okay.
Yeah, you said rook, and I didn't know what rook move you wanted me to make because I went here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to take, but I guess that's bad.
No, you don't want to undouble his pawns, and that traps your knight. You lose your knight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just check here.
So I'm not even sure why we went there, up there.
Well, a draw is good. We're down a pawn.
Yeah.
And then we can play knight back here and always repeat. Okay, then this is good. I mean, here you should take with a pawn. Take it with a rook's crazy. Yeah, and here you want to move your king up. King here. Always move your king up. And then here, move the king up. And move the king up. This is a lost ending, but he decided to hang a rook. He should play rook here now.
Mm-hmm.
Decided when I took over, he'd hang a rook. So that was good. That was a good time for me to take over.
I saw it too. I would have said pawn.
So with decades of cheating, we win.
Oh, I set that up. That's right, I pills.
Mm-hmm.
I did see it.
So now we can do blindfold.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we can do some blindfold. What did you do? Oh, you just played the viewers, the first part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's the same people challenging us. How about some new people? We.
All right, let me get situated. I'm going to clean my glasses real quick.
Uh-huh.
All right, 5-minute unrated.
I'll dirty my glasses so I can't see more.
Hey, you want to play me blindfolded? I wish I would get enough to do that. All right, here we go. Let's see. We'll just play, I guess, in order. $15.99 MS-DOS. Here we go. You're white.
D4.
F5.
Bishop G5.
Bishop G5. H6.
Bishop F4.
Knight F6.
E4.
F takes.
Knight C3.
G5.
Bishop E5.
Bishop G7.
H4.
D6.
H takes G5.
D takes E5.
G takes F6.
E takes F6.
Queen H5 check.
King F8.
D takes E5.
F5.
Rook to D1.
Queen E8.
Queen takes E8 check.
King takes.
F4.
E takes F3.
Knight takes F3.
Knight C6.
Knight B5. As in Ben.
Rook B8.
Knight takes C7 check.
King F7.
Bishop C4 check.
King G6.
Rook D6 check.
King H7.
Knight G5 checkmate.
Nice.
I hear my phone made a noise.
Okay.
Oh, it's a text from God. He said, "Now I know what it's like when you have a gun." You guys can donate now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitter.
After that, we can't stream anymore because that was too nice.
That was very nice. I did so well. Hey, it's not as easy as it looks, making the moves sinful.
God said, "Good job."
I have been known to move the wrong piece to the wrong square.
I made some mistakes that game, but that wasn't as good at like a clean game as I usually play.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little crazy.
Is it learnable to play blindfolded or just talent?
Everything's learnable.
It seems like, yeah, I've seen a lot of people have training methods.
I played 86.6 and he played 63.3. So I played better. Yeah, this opening's my opening. Like I invented it, this pawn sack and all that.
Yeah. I would think being able to play blindfold, you have to be pretty high rated, because you got to have good visualization.
Thanks, SC Wang, for 5 subs.
Thank you, Squang. How's it going?
You're the best. Man, I've had a cold all day. Sneezing and sniffling and stuffing.
Aw.
Sounds good. Yeah, I sneezed twice before you showed up on this stream.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Last night you weren't sniffling.
Yeah.
When we were sleeping.
Yeah.
You were?
No.
Oh, it started today.
Yeah.
Bad timing right here before our trip.
Yeah. The truth hurts. That was a fun game because I mated him.
Yeah, it was a nice mate too.
Mm-hmm. And everybody saw it coming.
Yeah. Yeah, you play better when it's just you and I'm not involved. Even if you can't see.
Yeah,
the
I don't
board.
play better when I look.
Yeah. Can you play the rap god?
Never.
I was next and got disconnected.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Says COD. I guess you're rap god.
You can be banned.
You've gotten a lot of, one-on-one playing COD, and you're not even a sub. Why don't you be a sub?
Yeah, you are banned.
Come on.
So first sub, and then we'll ban you. That's the order. Because if we ban you, you probably won't sub.
I love your name, Rap God, but come on, sub it up. Sub it up.
You told him. Or at least ask for a sub. Do you have a code? I caught one.
Well.
All right, so let's play somebody low rated. Because I prefer winning.
Well, you just won.
I know.
What's low rated?
Under 2,000.
Okay.
I mean, low rated of the people who are challenging. So if there's 5 people challenging and the lowest rated is 2,000.
You'll do anything for a sub? Maybe somebody will help. Because I do understand that not everybody has money.
He would do anything for a sub. Would you sub to our channel? But I won't do that.
Well, all right. Well, hopefully somebody will help you out. And really, we need to do a better job of validating who the subs are. We don't validate. It's kind of the honor system. I mean, really, if you come to the channel and you're going to play Ben or play Ben and me, you should be a sub.
Or you could be a sub above.
And if you're not a sub and you don't have the money, then you got to beg a little bit.
Mm-hmm. What if he's not too proud to beg?
I think he's not too. He said he would do anything.
Ain't too proud to beg.
All right, we'll just take the next one.
Don't beat me.
1581?
No, that's too high. When I was 11-15,
Yeah.
in the last round of the U.S. Junior Open in 1979 in East Lansing, I was 11-15 USCF, and I beat a 1581. And his name was Thomas Kiesler or Keisler. I don't know how to pronounce it. But
Okay.
I remember he was 1581 and I was 11-15.
Wow.
And I won a slow game. I was really proud of myself. And the game got into Michigan Chess Magazine.
Nice.
So, since I could beat a 1581 when I was 1100, let's do it.
All right, let's go. 1581, Buster Lark. You're white.
D4.
D5.
C4.
E6.
Knight C3.
Knight F6.
Bishop G5.
Bishop E7.
E3.
Castle.
Knight F3.
H6.
Bishop takes F6.
Bishop takes.
Rook C1.
C6.
Bishop D3.
Knight D7.
Castles.
D takes C4.
Bishop takes C4.
E5.
H3.
E takes D4.
E takes D4.
Knight B6.
Bishop B3. B as in Ben.
Bishop F5.
Rook E1.
Ah.
This guy thinks 5 seconds a move and plays the book move. Always plays the most common book move. He's definitely not cheating, except for one thing.
Well.
It's okay. Cheat.
Oh,
kick
sorry.
somebody, blindfold,
Rook E8.
Whatever.
I couldn't hear the noise.
That's fine. Queen to D2. At least I know this position really well. But I can't beat an engine. No, maybe I can, if it's mittens.
Maybe they did one of those chessboard courses. Queen D7.
What's that?
Queen D7. You can learn. You can memorize a lot of moves with those move trainers.
Yeah. Queen F4.
Queen F4. Bishop E6.
E?
Yeah.
Okay. Bishop takes E6.
Rook takes.
Rook takes E6.
Queen takes.
Rook E1.
Queen D7.
G4.
Rook D8.
Knight. Or not that. Never mind. King G2.
Knight d5.
Knight takes d5.
Queen takes d5.
b3.
Yay. Thank you, Squang, for the gift sub. Rap God. Okay, bishop takes d4.
Rook e7.
e7. Rap God got in there. Thanks again, Squang.
Go swing. Swing.
Rook d7.
Rook takes d7. He
Resign.
played perfect every move.
GG,
and
Buster
then hung a
Lark.
piece.
Aw.
Very strange. That was very weird. This is all theory, but I'm supposed to. I was figuring he wasn't playing fair when we got like around here.
Darn, it's always holding.
I know. And then, because this is all theory, but I think in this position I'm supposed to play Rook takes e8 and then Queen d2. And this is Kasparov Karpov from their 85 match. Queen d2 is okay, but those games were mostly draws.
Wow.
Yeah, so this, I should have played knight e4 here. He shouldn't have played bishop e6. Yeah, knight e4 I missed. Darn. Yeah, now it's equal. And g4 is terrible. I should play knight e4, but I didn't see it.
Thank you, Leora, ACDF.
Oh, this is still equal, it says. And then king g2 is okay. So look at this funny variation I saw. You gotta do it in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop takes d4. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4.
Mm-hmm.
White to play and win.
All right, so bishop takes, knight takes, queen takes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I see what she did.
Man, you know a lot of theory. Good job. Or you figured out a lot of theory, whichever is funnier. Who just gave us something? I heard a noise.
I thanked him.
Who was
Leora.
it? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know the
Okay.
tactic.
Okay, so in that position, rook e8 check. See how the rook is defending the queen?
Oh, and then you win
Okay,
the queen.
hold on. Then, it's more.
Yeah.
King h7.
Mm-hmm.
Queen f5 check. The only legal move is g6. Queen takes f7 check. Only legal move is queen g7. Then you trade queens and rook takes rook.
Oh.
And I saw that when I played king g2. I was hoping he would take, and I would do that.
Nice.
But he didn't do that. He played a good move. Damn. And then I played b3. b3's right. I'm slightly worse here, but I'm not lost. Rook e7's good. Yeah. So it says equal. Now I'm threatening to take the pawn. And I'm also threatening queen takes, and then my rook takes everything. So this is equal. But he blundered a piece with this. So then I took it, and now I win his bishop on d4. So that was a pretty good game, actually, from both of us until he played here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he played great until he hung a piece.
Good job, Buster Lark.
Yeah, I played 95.9 and he played 91.6. And that's because he hung a piece. If he didn't hang the piece, he would have played like better than me. He would have played like 97.
Well,
He played more best moves than me and had fewer inaccuracies. Damn.
you registered. Yeah. Mr. Nice Bobby says, I've registered for a tournament after 20 years of not playing. I blame Ben and his video is terrible. Well, good luck.
But that we both played over 90.
Good luck, Bobby.
Yeah, he was outplaying me with black. Then he hung a piece. So that sounds like, you can't be cheating if you lose. That's the most incorrect thing I've ever read ever. And I've read a lot of incorrect things on the internet. I've beaten many people who have cheated, mainly on time. Or they stop cheating at some point, and then they're in trouble. It seems like he didn't cheat. He just figured out or knew a lot of theory and then played pretty well. I mean, he made 2 inaccuracies, so he probably wasn't cheating.
Yeah. I mean, when I was doing that testable, I mean, I could go pretty deep in a variation. Even me.
Oh, yeah, I want to show you guys the variation I was telling Karen when you guys were confused. Okay,
That's
so
funny, Pancake Grandma.
this is the variation I analyzed during the game. Now if he plays rook takes rook, I take his queen. So he goes here, check, here, takes. That would have been good if that happened, because I
Yeah.
would have won also.
Yeah.
But that's a long calculation for a blindfold game.
Yeah. Good job, Buster Lark.
Okay, let's do puzzles.
Puzzles? All right.
Uh-huh.
Let's see where we are.
Because it's hard to play blindfold. I'm an old man and I'm confused.
Oh, are you tired?
Yeah. I have the sniffles.
The puzzles tire me out. I have a poker lesson tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern time. It's not even a lesson. It's a group study meeting. Oh, no, Cod is no, because he just got
Cod's a sub?
He just,
How is he a sub?
Squang gave him one,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
That makes sense.
He was begging. He's not too proud to beg.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I've got a poker meeting at 10. It's hard for me to stay up late, but I guess I'll do it. But let's get it going.
Huh? Okay, I got it.
All right. There. Let's see.
Go risky gambit. That was risky because he might have been banned. So it was risky.
Let me see there.
And risky gambit has a pair of ducks in his name.
So I guess it's 95.
Uh-huh.
And just take the bishop.
Uh-huh.
King takes, and then I think you have to go King G5.
Uh-huh.
And then King G4.
Uh-huh.
And then King F4.
Uh-huh. 2,200. Good
That
job.
is easy.
Yay. You love ducks. Hits quads twice with them.
Standard.
As far as I know, I only met McGrill once. Seemed like he had a funny nose due to, too much cocaine in the 70s. R.I.P. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a weird guy.
Who?
Paul McGrill, famous backgammon player, also played poker and chess. He was about 2150 at chess. He wrote the best backgammon book ever written until many other books were written better than that. But at the time, that was the best backgammon book.
Okay, let me look at this for a minute.
He considered himself the best and therefore the most modest backgammon player.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, that's the answer.
Sorry, you're sick.
Eh.
Let's see there. Here.
Yeah, have a good night and a good bishop. No, you weren't banned. Those are all jokes. Jokes and spaghetti, spaghetti.
So it seems like it has to be queen e2.
Correct.
And I wasn't sure if he would go king g3 or in the
Correct.
corner right there. Okay. So, let's see.
We should ban him after he leaves so he doesn't know.
Ben who?
I don't know.
So I guess,
Huh?
let's see. Bishop e4.
No, because first of all, the chat suggested it, so that's already wrong. And
It's
second
like
of all,
FA.
White's next move, irrespective and regardless, and now irregardless, is going to be rook e1. And so if you play bishop e4 and I play rook e1,
yeah.
then you're all talking a badge. But you
Oh, yeah,
have
'cause of
you
the
have a
queen.
good move which prevents rook e1. That's right. I was allergic to the mohair. Gets me every time. Thanks, IDF Ghee. I hope it's vegan, your ghee.
Good move that prevents rook e1. I don't know. Just go ahead.
Okay, it's rook f8. And then if he plays rook e1, which he might, then you play rook takes knight check and the queen is overworked.
Oh.
So if he doesn't play rook e1, now like bishop e4 is, pretty good. And bishop d3 is also winning. But I'm not here to split hairs. I'm here to be allergic to mohair. Yeah, and then bam. First plate in the game, gotcha versus bitch. 2190.
Darn, I wasn't looking at those moves.
Yeah, the chat give all these crazy
I
moves
wasn't
that
looking
were
at those
triple
moves.
question mark.
At all.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Man,
Eh.
pretty bad.
Because I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. I guess my answer is right. Bonarici's answer is bad and he should feel bad.
Yeah.
Hey, could somebody donate 87 subs? Thanks in advance. Who do you guys in the chat think is going to win the Super Bowl? Kansas City and or Philadelphia? Like, Kansas City is always one of my 2 or 3 favorite teams, but I'm a grandmaster, so I'm objective. Seems like this year,
So I
in the
guess
last few weeks in particular,
Knight
the Eagles
A4.
are better. Okay, then Queen A5 check.
Oh, I see the check.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I already missed it.
No, that's right.
Oh, I thought you said that was wrong.
I didn't say you're wrong.
Oh.
I said then Queen A5 check.
Oh, okay.
Then you have to see the next move.
Okay, well.
Unlike certain people named Boner, last name Ichi. Well, you can see it after. I don't think it can be a tie. Otherwise, it would be.
Let me see what happens if I go there. I mean, I don't understand this puzzle.
Did you see the offer from a couple messages ago? Real Madrid will win the Super Bowl. That's not an offer.
I don't understand the puzzle. I guess C3.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the puzzle.
defends the knight.
I know.
And then you have unstoppable B4.
Oh, that's what I wasn't seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, the bishop, like, you're going to play B4 next move, and he has no move that does anything about it.
I see it now. I just didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't
He went
understand.
here, which hangs the bishop.
Right.
But if you take it, he takes the knight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in this position, you can hit the queen. If he defends his bishop, then E5 traps the bishop. So that's probably the answer. 28-31.
Darn. That was too complicated. That was pretty cool, though.
I said 10 subs if Karen can beat me in a puzzle rush, and 5 if not.
Yay. Hey, Nicola. How's it going? Thank you for the tier 3 sub. Thank you, Nicola.
I don't even know how to set that up, Lawful Lawful.
1,000 bits. How you been doing?
Thanks, Nicola. Hey, Nicola tier 3.
I know, that's what I just said.
But tier 3, that's like $8,000. It's not, but it's like it. Nicola with 1,000 bits.
Yay. Good to see you.
Yay. Thanks, Nicola. You're the best. Lawful Waffle wants to play Puzzle Rush with you.
Right now?
And he said if you win, he'll give you 10 subs. And if you lose, he'll give you 5 subs.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that at some point, but I haven't done Puzzle Rush in a while.
I wouldn't even know how to set that up.
I'll do it with you some next stream. How about that? Next stream. I need to
Boo.
practice a little bit. I haven't done Puzzle Rush lately, like in a couple of months, regularly anyway.
Nicola is the 87 subs man? Unlikely. Nicola could give 87 subs, but he won't. But he could.
And he has given lots of
He
subs.
probably in the history of the stream, he's given 1 billion subs. But it's been like 2 years.
Hey, Asu Chess, how's it going?
He's probably still mad at Twitch because he holds a grudge.
He doesn't seem like a grudge holder.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Based on what?
I think he's going to be mad at Twitch until he dies. That's my opinion. Let's see what Nicola has to say about that. Are you in Twitch like that, son? Or you hate Twitch? Rawr, you're mad at them. I have given up on Twitch.
See, I knew he didn't have a grudge. He doesn't give a shit.
He's given up. What?
No.
Go Twitch.
He's a busy man. Well, let's do another puzzle.
Thanks, Leor, for gifting a sub.
Yay, Leor.
We only need 86 subs to go.
Thank you, guys.
When the stream started, we needed 99 subs. Now we need 86 subs. Do you know why?
I don't know.
Because we got smart.
I mean, I never watched the show.
Oh, the 2 main characters are Agent 99 and Agent 86.
Oh, okay.
Go, Nicola. Okay, ready?
Sorry for yawning. I got up really early today, per usual. Let's see if I go there. And there. Check. check.
I solved it. And I'm ashamed it took me so long.
Wait a
And
second.
that's more important than solving it, being ashamed. But I'm sick. Yay! Nicholas Stojan gave 10 subs.
Yay, thank you, Nicola.
He's hoping somebody else gives 77 subs. That would be good. We only need 76 subs. That's the spirit. Missed it by that much. There's a few episodes of Get Smart where there's another detective named Harry Who. And very racist, by the way, just in case you're wondering. You know, it was the 60s and 70s. What do you want? Anyway, and my friend Aviv loves the Harry Who character. That's his favorite character.
So you just take the bishop?
No.
Oh,
It's his favorite character, and
that's rough.
his favorite scene is when Harry Who gives a very long speech, and then because he solved the crime, and he says, "That's when I realized that you were the killer." And he says, "I didn't know, but I knew now. I knew that you were the killer." Then the guy died. The guy was dead. When he said, "You're the killer," the guy just dropped dead. Then he said, "Until now." He knew until now. Hey, a hype train is close.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Nicola, for giving another sub. Okay, so the problem with this move is rook e7 check.
I thought you just go back to g6.
Right. Then rook g7 check. Then if you take it, queen d4 check. And I can keep checking you. You can't escape.
Okay.
So you have to play king here, and there's two checks. G4 check, queen takes g4 check, queen g2 mate. And bishop g6 check, king takes g6. And that's it.
Oh, yeah, because you can't
Well, he
check.
might play rook e6 check, hoping we take with the queen. We'll take with the pawn.
Yeah, the pawn.
So he'll
Okay.
probably play rook e6 check. Yeah, then we take with the pawn. Then it'll
Darn.
end.
I had the right idea. I just couldn't execute it. I knew I needed to get
3,032. It's pretty easy for me. 3,032. What? We need like something to happen for the hype train. Something. Anything.
I wish we could turn it off so that we don't have to hear the dings
What dings?
for every when somebody gives multiple
You know,
subs.
it was funny when
I just hate
Ding
this
Larin was a kid. He would be taken to tournaments by his family, and his family was really noisy. And people were like, "I wish we could turn off the dings." 99 cents. B Swizzle was 1 cent away from starting the train.
We
Thanks.
can talk about it. I hate the sound. It's distracting to me.
Aw. Look at the
Distracts.
guy not giving us the train by. Well, that doesn't help. You have to do it in one thing. There you go. Yay, it's a train. 100 bits.
I mean, it just goes on and on.
B Swizzle, he tried and he failed miserably. The lesson is never try. We should start at level 3 or 4 because of the 10 subs. Thanks, Mr. Nice Bobby. Thanks, Craft Single Square. Thanks, B Swizzle. Thanks, Lato Atreides 314. Is Gary's style of play universal or more of a niche? Did you get his joke?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I did.
Ready?
That's weird on Twitter that I lost my messages, but only on the laptop version, browser version. I can access them from my
I
phone.
solved it.
I didn't even look yet.
That's the best joke I've heard on this stream. It's more of a niche joke.
There.
Also, half the stream doesn't get it. Go Hype Train. We're only 75 subs away from 1,200. It'll be the greatest day in the history of the earth. What do you think about the accelerated London? What's that? Let's see.
Okay, well, you take the knight,
Oh, give me the knight.
and then
Uh-huh. 2 knight.
So you got to get in front of the pawn. I think you have to go around. Oh, so king e5. And then I think it's king f4. And then king f3. Let me see what he does. And then, yeah, king e3. We just had this puzzle. You know what
Similar.
I'm saying?
23-20.
Almost, the same idea.
Uh-huh.
An opposition puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Go hype train. Ready?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Bonarici. It was the same idea.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm confused here. Hold on. Okay, so I'm black, and I'm going this way, and white's going this way, and it's my move. So forth. All right, I solved it.
So I think it's just rook b7. No?
No.
Oh. Okay, well then, I guess h5? Oh. All right, I don't understand the puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Well, when we're done with the puzzle, I'm going to show a second answer,
Yeah?
and then I'm going to be right, and then we have to email them and tell them this is wrong. Oh, snap. So the answer they want is rook here.
Okay.
Okay. Then, if they queen, we take with check, we take the queen, and we queen. And that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
That never even considered
Okay.
any of that.
31-11. Now, 31-11. Okay. I don't understand why this doesn't win. It doesn't. But I don't know why. After here, I'm going to play rook here. Huh, why doesn't that win? Rook b3, a4, rook a3. I don't understand why it doesn't win. It doesn't because the engine says it doesn't. It doesn't give this move. I wonder why that doesn't win. a4, rook a3.
Oh, yeah, because I ran out of checks there.
Is there a stalemate I'm missing? I can't. I mean, I knew the answer they wanted. I don't understand why this other answer.
I thought it was take the pawn and queen with the check, but that was wrong.
Yeah, because the pawn on the 7th is a draw. You play king here, and it's a draw. Huh.
Right, yeah.
Huh. Well, I got to figure out why my other answer doesn't win. Because I like my other answer, too. Rook b3, a4, rook a3. If a5, rook a5, king b6, rook a1 wins. King b6 takes wins. Well, I have no idea why this doesn't win. I'm going to be shocked and like embarrassed. I'm getting ready to be embarrassed because I don't know why this doesn't win. Huh? Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, God, what an idiot. I saw this and I saw this, but I didn't see this. Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew this one, so I knew that was the answer they wanted. I just thought this was another answer. Yeah. Yeah, if you go here and then you queen, and then they don't queen, this is a known bookish draw. This is a rook pawn, so it's a draw.
Wait a minute. That bug is distracting me.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could smash him.
As a vegan, let him live.
Wait, can you go back to where you just were? I was just didn't even really look at it.
Yeah. And also, if you wanted to win, you could just play here and then take it when it queens.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Which actually doesn't save any time, which is funny. Because then you're not queening with check.
Right.
It's the same.
That's true. Yeah, okay.
And this is a book draw. And the reason it's a draw is when the guy plays queen here check, you play king here, and it's stalemate if he's here or here. So he has to unstalemate you, then you go out, then you go back, and you keep doing it. This pawn's also a draw for the same reason. If he takes the pawn here, it's stalemate. And then this is a win, this is a win, this is a win. Yeah. So certain pawns are drawn and certain wins are winning. 31-11 for this? Come on. I've never been so mad. Okay, ready?
Yeah, you're only here because Amaranth isn't streaming.
Joke's on you. She is streaming. Okay, I solved it. And I thought it was quite easy, and I've never been so angry. What does Amaranth do on her stream? I don't mean what does she look like. Like, what does she do that's like she does stuff? Like, we talk and we do chess. Like, what's she do? Does she make noises? Like it's AMSR, ASMR, or whatever those? And she makes weird noises? Like, what is she actually doing other than sitting there?
She has some ASMR streams.
No, I understand she wears this skimpy clothing. I'm not talking about that. What is she doing? Is she moving at all? Or does she just sit there like this in skimpy clothing and doesn't talk? So I don't think she's doing that. I think she's doing something.
I've only seen a couple of her streams.
She went on a date once. I thought she was married. What?
Apparently he was abusing her and stealing her money.
This says she licks a microphone, sucks on lollipops.
I've seen that.
Huh, interesting.
I heard that her husband was abusing her and taking her money. But I don't know whatever happened with that.
She went on a powwow once. Plays games, chats with viewers, does challenges, does IRL streams. She changes bikinis sometimes. What? She pretended to be sleeping once and 10,000 people watched it.
Interesting. A lot of people with some time on their hands. Nothing to do. Now let me see there.
Risky game, but you wanted to play a 10-minute game for $250? Is that what you're saying? Or you were just being silly?
Good block.
Right, well, you have to donate the $250 first, then I'll play you a 10-minute game. And I'll beat you good. Felix Frias 80 subscribed. Hooray, thank you.
Let's see, and then he goes
And no chargebacks.
there.
I would have done it for $249.99, so I don't know why you offered so much. Thanks, Felix. But Karen has to agree first. And she agrees.
To what?
He wants to play me a 10-minute game, and he'll pay $250.
Who's it? Felix?
No, Risky Gambit 22.
Oh, Risky.
And he says he said he'll pay first.
Definitely. That's awesome.
Right. But he says that, and then when it comes to actually doing it, that's different.
Well, there's a donation button somewhere. Just hit it.
Kick it.
But now let me look at this puzzle. There.
I think Risky Gambit's banned because it's been like 10 seconds.
I don't know. There's too many things going on.
It's too busy?
I guess I would just go ahead and take the queen.
No.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Then you're down a lot of material.
I know
Yeah,
I'm
you
down.
checkmate in 3 moves. You check, and then he'll block with the knight. Then you take it. Then he'll move his king to the only possible place. and then mate.
Darn.
And if he didn't block with his knight on move 1, if he played here right away,
Yeah.
then knight here is mate. Thanks for the 10 subs, AISU Chess. You're the best. Trying to figure out how to get 250. Well, you could work at McDonald's for 50 hours. Then you could get 250.
So now who's saying they want to get 250?
Risky Gambit 22. If he gives us 250 and we play chess, that's a risky gambit on his part.
Did you already do it?
No. He said he's trying to figure out how.
Well,
Impossible. I think exclam donate works. Sell kidney, lung, eye. Can he just sell his plasma? Ooh, auction off your children's children. That is a good idea. All right, ready?
yeah.
That was rated 2350.
Well, maybe somebody can give you advice on how to do it.
Ooh, this is good because there's the 2 bishops. Sell lungs, that's right. Now, you're buying gills, so you don't need lungs anymore. I don't see why I would. 2 bishops, what else? I feel like I should solve this really quickly because there's nothing going on, and I have no idea what the answer is. I got nothing. Thanks, Craft Single Square, for a few bits.
Yeah.
On behalf of All Toucher. Thank you. Thanks, Rook Hanger 38 for rook hanging.
On behalf of what?
All Toucher.
Why on behalf of All Touch?
I don't know. 'Cause it said something. Okay, I have a good idea now. Now I have to make my good idea work. Okay, I made it work. I haven't figured out all the parameters, but you know, my answer's fine. Hey, sorry, I'm drunk. Trust me and I'll honor it. If you spelled honor correctly, I would have done it. All right, Risky Gambit, time for bed.
I don't know if that works. I was looking at Bishop takes e5.
I'm drunk is one of the worst things to say before trust me. What's your move?
I was looking at Bishop takes e5. And then here I wasn't completely sure. But I was looking at maybe Rook f3. And then let me think for another moment.
Yeah, now you have to donate 300 before we play because of your bad manners. The air quality is just great.
Oh, yeah. And then you can go ahead and go Bishop h3.
Put it in H. That's even better than Shirov's Bishop H3.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I wasn't sure what to do, but I figure I would figure it out. I haven't figured it out, but I figured I would. Don't mind him. He just drunk.
Darn, you already solved it.
I don't know. There's two possible moves that it is, and I'm guessing on one because I don't see how the other one works. But I could be wrong. And I probably am. What should you get for dinner? I don't know, food.
Well, the only thing I could see do anything is rook f7, rook ef7. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
that
can't-
might be right. I was thinking to take, and then after bishop takes, I was going to play rook here. But your move might be better. Huh. I don't know. Because it seems like this should be the move, and I can't refute that, and I've tried to. So then I gave up. I don't know what's better, rook here or takes and then rook here. Huh. That's a good question. I don't know why one's better than the other. I think this is better because then after it takes, the bishop's pinned. Otherwise, there's like rook takes and queen takes and bishop here. But I don't know, your move's pretty good too. All right, we'll try my move. Then we'll try your move. Then we'll play that, which I don't think works.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. 2570. We're done. Very suspicious. Yay, Vrybot is rating with a party of 9.
Yay. Frybot.
Hooray. Thank you. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these have been hard tonight.
Mm-hmm. Hard day tonight, I know. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's not the answer. Seems like it is. Huh. Oh, maybe that's the answer. Huh. I have too many moves I like, but only one of them's right. Dang. Okay, then there. Oh, I can start with that. That I didn't see. Okay, then I like that answer. Go, Big Daddy. King B2. That's pretty illegal. It's illegal for several reasons. Hey, Ford Todd.
So I was looking at Queen H5.
I agree.
I just wasn't sure. Oh, okay.
That's what I thought he'd
That's
do.
not even the move I looked at. But
What'd you think he would do?
I thought maybe he would just go Queen D8.
Now, if he plays King D8, then you have Bishop here check because the knight's pinned. And if he goes here, you have Queen E8 check. So I thought he would go here.
Yeah, I saw these other things. I just didn't see King E7.
Uh-huh. I'm well, Ford Todd. How are you? Comment allez-vous? Très bien, merci. Et vous?
Oh yeah, then you got the bishop. You could go over there. I think he gets away. Darn, it seems like he gets away. Try again. Takes. I don't know. I was looking at rook takes d7.
Yeah, it has to be that.
And then I guess queen f7.
See, that's what I looked at, but I think that's wrong.
Oh.
I think it's
the
rook
rook,
d1
yeah.
check, because then I'm gonna get both my pieces in, and the king can't go here. or
Yeah,
here
that's where
'cause
he
of
is
my
getting
bishop.
away.
Yeah, I was looking at this for a long time, and then I was like, wait, this just wins.
I see that now.
Yeah,
we're
then
here.
you can come in here.
Yeah.
2982.
That one's hard to see all the moves
Yeah.
in my head, but
Go Thaddeus. Thaddeus showed up.
hey, Thaddeus.
What does the average 1100 do wrong?
Hang
I
pieces.
mean, every move is bad, I guess. So everything.
Hang a lot of pieces.
Yeah. No understanding, no opening knowledge, hang material every move. Doesn't know what the opponent's threat is. Doesn't know what your own threat is. Doesn't know whose turn it is. And a lot more than that too.
Let's do another puzzle.
Nobody has the wherewithal to describe all the mistakes. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
But thanks for your donation. I solved it.
All right, so I'm not in check. Let's go check there. Oh yeah.
As a vegan, I can't donate to Turkey. I could donate to help turkeys.
Queen blocks. So okay.
Eh.
Gives a queenie one.
Uh-huh.
Knight blocks.
Uh-huh.
And then you take with the rook.
Uh-huh.
That way you're on that diagonal.
Uh-huh.
And then let me make sure this
It's
was
$150 an hour, 100 USD. Too much for a chess coach. He has a master's degree in chess coaching
Rook.
from Moscow.
rook
What?
h1.
Right. He has a
Yeah.
master's in chess coaching. the amount of money you pay for chess coaching has to do with your, what you want to pay. There's not like a general.
Oops, oops, what? Yeah, they want you. They're tricking you with that Queen H4 Bonarici. That's what they think everybody's gonna say.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
I was not fooled. Hey, the ocean motion.
I mean, I wouldn't pay that much for chess coaching.
How much?
What if he's an IM and he has a degree in chess coaching? Sounds made up. Then, yeah, that would be good.
Who is it
I don't
that's
know.
charging it?
I don't know. Good morning.
Let me see. Oh, and I am.
People keep pasting it, so it's like a joke, I guess. Several people have pasted what he wrote. But I don't know why.
Yeah.
It must be an internet meme we don't know, which is all of them.
His name is Vladimir Feldman.
Yeah, that sounds made up.
A copy pasta.
Uh-huh.
Hey, bowler.
If you want to get better at chess, you should take your money and donate it to the stream.
Right.
Then
Give us
you'll
all
get
your money.
Then you'll get better.
That's the secret.
And I'm a GM.
Happiness in
And
life.
I have a degree in hard knocks of life, and Karen has a degree in hard knockers. So I think you should get it from us. We're not going to teach you anything, but your money will go to a good place. Ready? All right. So sick. Except, I'm not really that sick.
I'm gonna have a hard time doing a meeting at 10 o'clock. I guess I'll do it.
What meeting?
The poker.
Oh, 10 p.m.
I mean, it's just difficult for me to be up late.
Uh-huh.
That's why when I go to karaoke, I'm never there late. I'm onto something. Let's see there. Maybe. Everything goes there. Don't.
This one's too hard for me. Yay, Dandy Jordan rated with a party of 8. Hooray. That's only one away from 9. Thanks for the raid. Shout out to Dandy. I solved it. Man, that was hard for me because I had the wrong idea. So I kept trying to make the wrong idea work. Eventually, I found the right idea. I made it work pretty quickly. Probably because I'm sick. How can you sponsor a lecture? Email Karen at atlchessclub.com and ask her how you sponsor a lecture and then send money. Blitz tournaments are coming back to the chess zone, by the way. Thanks, Bowler.
Yeah, I did see a e-blast about that. So that's pretty cool. Darn, I don't know. I just can't make my idea work.
What's your idea?
I was going to go knight c6.
Yeah. Then here.
Right. And then I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, I agree with what that's what I looked at forever.
Right.
Then all of the sudden it hit me that knight here check wins the rook. So then I was like, okay, what do I do about that? So the first move I looked at was takes, and that worked. If he takes with the pawn, then knight check wins the rook. If he takes with the king, we play. Wait, what do we play? I had a line, but now I don't know what it is. I'm getting confused now.
Chase him off with the knight on e4. Like with knight d2. Maybe.
Right, I thought it was knight d2, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, yeah,
Because you got
right.
the same
Then
four.
king here. I don't play this check. I play this check. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Then I win it with the other knight 4. Mm-hmm. I saw that, then I forgot because I was going to sneeze again.
Darn, I was never going to get any of that. I just wasn't
Go
even
with Thaddeus.
I just wasn't even looking at it.
3,022. Only Thaddeus could get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kept trying to mate him too. I forgot I could try to win the rook. Ready?
Yeah, man. Hope knew we should end soon just because of your condition.
All right, let's see. Whose turn is it? Why haven't I solved this yet? So embarrassed. Oh, okay, that's the answer. That's definitely the answer. And then there. Oh, but then he can go there. Huh. Still the answer. I just got to figure out what to do. Yeah, that wins. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was Bowler's wrong answer to Insane Lonely Bear. Why isn't Queen H3 mate? Because if King takes Queen. Several people think Queen H3 is mate. Huh.
So
add that to the list of why 1100s aren't good. I think that's mate, but you don't see the king takes queen.
So I was looking at knight f4.
Correct.
Yeah.
What is the threat? Let's say black could move again.
And queen h3.
Correct. So what's white gonna do? Also a good puzzle. What white's gonna do?
Let me see, maybe. I guess king h1.
Right. Now after king h1, I guarantee knight g2 wins, and I guarantee knight h3 wins. I guarantee it.
All right. Well, you're telling me the answer.
No, because I don't think it'll play king h1 because they both win. So
Yeah, we should talk about it at the
I think
end.
he's going to play queen takes rook, and we're going to take the queen, and it's going to give up.
Okay.
That's what I think is going to happen. Oh no, he can play queen e3 here. I didn't see that. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. If he can play queen e3, then this doesn't work. I didn't see queen e3. I saw king
didn't see
h1
queen
like you
E3.
did. Yeah, queen e3. Oh, then this is wrong. I thought that was right too.
You're just about to move it too.
So I think it's just queen check and then knight here, and we just, we win because I said so.
Yeah, queen first. Yeah, queen check.
I don't know how to win, but I don't see what he does. It's like he's got no legal moves. Yeah, knight here, queen here. I didn't see that. Damn. All right. And then I don't see a move that's not here. There could be one.
I still think it's that's next.
You think this?
Yeah.
That's what I think. 29-12. I didn't solve
Darn,
that
so
because
we
I
got that
thought it was
wrong.
knight f4 right away.
Well, we didn't really. I got it wrong.
Now, a lot of people in the chat thought that this was mate because they didn't see king takes queen. And they thought this was mate because they didn't realize the G pawn was gone. They thought the pawn was still here and not here because it has to not be there to stop that. And it has to be there to stop that. So for both purposes, it was and wasn't there. It was Schrodinger's pawn. All right.
All right, listen, I'm going to need to take a break
Eh?
because I'm cold and I need to eat something before the meeting. So I don't know if you want to go ahead and end a little bit earlier than we planned or if you want to go another 10 minutes or so. But I'm freezing and I'm hungry and I'm going to make some more coffee.
Okay, you're making more coffee?
Yeah. It's a Google
I'll have
meeting.
some,
Google,
because I'm sick.
whatever it's called, meeting.
By the way, Zoom just fired all their employees.
Oh, really?
Yes, and
I only ever do Zoom
and
anymore.
so did Disney. Disney fired 7,000 employees, and Zoom fired like 1,200 or something.
Okay. No, I'm going to have regular coffee. I've got a poker meeting study group, I'm going to call it. That's really what it is, at 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is in 30 minutes.
Thanks for supporting the stream, everybody.
And the reason why is because a lot of the members are West Coast people.
Should I raid Mari Chess, GM Canty, or Fortuna Chess Coach?
I would do Canty.
I would do Mari Chess because she laughs. But I'll do Canty. GMs have to stick together.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for the support and all that other stuff.